Well, first of all, thank you very much for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here and to share our experience from Portugal with you. The vision behind the creation of this national public policy program was the notion that the public sector would never have enough competencies or resources to deal effectively with all the social challenges that we were already facing. And on the other hand, social entrepreneurship and social innovation could provide an interesting answer to test new solutions through cross-sector partnerships.
What kind of funding forms did you use or do you use?
We had a capacity building program to develop management competencies in the organizations that have social innovation projects. Then we have also a grant-based match fund that leverages philanthropy to develop the projects. Also a social impact bonds program, which is an outcome payment instrument that fully reimburses the private investors if social measurable outcomes are met. And finally, we have a financial instrument with a debt stream that provides guarantees for loans and an equity stream that co-invests alongside with private investors in equity of SMEs that have social innovation projects. So what was really new as a public policy by that time was the creation of these different set of instruments, blended finance solutions that brought private and public money as well, and for addressing different financing needs. Just to give you some scale, we approved 694 projects all over the country, all of them social innovation projects, experimentations. We are working with 477 organizations from all sectors that are service providers that develop these projects. And we are co-financing these projects alongside with 843 investors from all sectors as well. So I would say that one of the biggest impacts of these blended finance solutions is that it brought together these different organizations from all the sectors that are now working together to develop new solutions to our social challenges.
So could you describe a little bit how the program that you have reached the societal challenges?
We have hundreds of projects working with many different social challenges, all of them. And all of them include all the excluded communities from our society, but also social innovation. This is a very important takeaway that we learn along the process. And of course, we already knew, but it's a challenge if we work it otherwise, that social innovation works on the roots of the problem. So it has not only a corrective approach for those that are already excluded, but also a preventive approach, working with those that are not, but shouldn't be in the future. So working in solutions that prevent people from being excluded in the future. This is a very important dimension of social innovation, not just correcting exclusions, but also preventing them.
So what you say is that one of the key takeaways is that you work with the root of the problem. Could you mention other key takeaways?
It was a key strategic decision in Portugal to create a national public agency like Portugal Social Innovation with a clear mandate to manage funds and work with the whole ecosystem from investors to entrepreneurs, because it not just became the main catalyzer of the national ecosystem, it became a clear door where everyone knows where to knock, despite needing the funds or not. We are a hub that connects all these different stakeholders from the public sector, the private sector, and social sector. This is the next step, very important for us. Involve research centers and the universities in this process, not just to study what we're doing and what is happening in the country, but also to create this important link with the students, because they are the future change makers, and they need to understand that this kind of ecosystem can provide a unique solution for their lives that combine a career project with a life project. And that's something that whenever we go to university, someone's life changes. So that's important to involve them.
Thank you very much, Filipe. Very interesting key takeaways that we will develop further. Thank you.
Thank you very much again for the invitation.